Libra, yes, you. The one who clicked this video with a quiet ache in your chest, wondering if love passed you by, wondering if you are too late, too old, too complicated, too much. Stop, breathe. Because the universe sent you here for one reason and one reason only. There is someone real, someone breathing, someone who has been watching your light from a distance. And this person does not care about your age. Not one single year, not one single number. They want your soul. They want you and only you. And what is coming on the 16th of August, 2026, will shock you in the most tender, beautiful way. But before I reveal who this person is and how they are about to step into your life, do me one small favor. Tell me in the comments where you are watching from tonight. Drop your city, drop your country. Let the universe see you are here, ready to receive. And if you can, tap that like button so this message finds other Libras who are still waiting, still hoping, still praying in silence. You are not alone in this. And what I am about to tell you, it changes everything. Libra, listen to me carefully. The 16th of August, 2026, is not just another date on your calendar. It is not just another Sunday morning where you scroll through your phone hoping for a message that never comes. It is not just another evening where you stare at the ceiling and whisper to the dark, asking the universe, asking God, asking whatever is listening. When is it my turn? When does someone choose me the way I have chosen them in my dreams? No. This date is different. This date carries a frequency that has been building for weeks, maybe months, maybe years, and the promise that is wrapped inside it is this. Someone is coming toward you who sees you not as a number, not as a stage of life, not as a checkbox on a list. They see the architecture of your spirit. They see the way you love too deeply, the way you give until you are hollow, the way you smile through rooms full of people while quietly falling apart inside. And they do not want a version of you. They want all of you. The messy parts, the tired parts, the parts you have hidden because you were told they were too much, too intense, too old, too young, too complicated. This person does not care. They want you, and only you. But I need to speak to the part of you that is tired, Libra, the part that has been waiting. Because I feel it in your energy right now, this long. Aching, silent waiting, you have been patient. God knows you have been patient. You have watched others receive what you prayed for. You have watched friends, strangers, people you barely know, walk into the love and the abundance and the ease that you have been begging the heavens to hand you. And you did not turn bitter. You did not curse the sky. You simply folded your hands and whispered, maybe next time, maybe next month, maybe it is still coming. And the doubt crept inches quietly, like fog. You started to wonder if perhaps the universe forgot you. If perhaps your name slipped off the list. If perhaps you were meant to be the one who watches from the window while everyone else dances. That doubt, that quiet, poisonous whisper that says you are too late, you missed your window, you are not enough. I need you to hear me right now. It is a lie. It was never the truth. And today, on this 16th of August, the veil between your waiting and your receiving is dissolving. There is something deeper here. Libra, something the universe has been orchestrating behind the curtain while you were busy surviving, busy being strong for everyone else, busy holding the weight of expectations that were never yours to carry. You see, the delay was never punishment. The delay was protection. The delay was the divine hand pressing gently against your chest and saying, "Not yet, darling. Not yet, you are not ready for what is coming, and what is coming is not ready for you. Wait, trust. I am building something that will not break you this time." Every heartache that came before this moment was not evidence that you are unlovable. It was preparation. It was the universe clearing the soil, pulling out the weeds, making space for a seed that has been carried on the wind for a very, very long time, searching for the exact patch of earth where it will finally take root. And that earth, Libra, is you. It has always been you. Now, I want you to take a breath, a real one. Let it fill your lungs slowly. The way you used to breathe before the world taught you to rush, before grief taught you to hold your breath, before disappointment taught you to brace for impact. Let it out slowly. Because what I am about to share with you is not just a prediction. It is a confirmation. The cards are showing me the energy of the Empress meeting the energy of the lovers in your spread right now. Do you understand what that means? It means that the love coming toward you is not a flicker. It is not a passing fascination. It is rooted, fertile, abundant, and chosen with full intention. This person is not stumbling into your life by accident. They are walking toward you with open eyes and an open chest, and they are saying, "I see you, I have always seen you, and I am not leaving." And I know that a part of you is afraid to believe this. A part of you has built walls so high and so thick that even hope feels dangerous now. You have been hurt by promises before. You have been hurt by people who said forever and meant until it got inconvenient. You have been hurt by the ones who loved you in fragments, in pieces, in stolen moments, never fully, never publicly, never with the full weight of their presence. And so you learn to protect yourself by expecting nothing, by wanting nothing, by telling yourself that maybe solitude is safer, maybe wanting less means hurting less. And that was wise, Libra, that was survival. I do not judge you for it, but the universe is gently, firmly asking you now to lower the drawbridge, just 1 inch. Just enough to let the light inches, just enough to let this person see that there is still room inside you for them. You do not have to tear down the walls today. You do not have to trust completely tonight. You just have to stop telling yourself it is too late, because it is not. It has never been too late, not for you. Before I move deeper into what the cards are revealing about this person, who they are, how they are connected to you, and why age holds absolutely no power over what is forming between your souls, I want to pause and ask you for something small. If this message is landing in your chest tonight, if you feel that little spark of recognition, that quiet yes, this is for me feeling, please tap the like button. It costs you nothing, but it tells the universe you are ready to receive. It tells this algorithm to carry this message to another Libra who is crying in their car, who is staring at a phone that will not ring, who needs to hear these exact words tonight. You can be the reason someone else keeps hoping. And I thank you for that. I thank you for being here. And later in this reading, Libra, I am going to walk you through everything. Your love, your money, your career, your health, your family, your energy, your focus, your compatibility signs, your lucky numbers, your lucky color, all of it. Every thread the universe has woven into this 16th of August for you, so do not leave, do not click away. What comes next is not just information. It is medicine for your spirit. It is the answer to the question you have been asking in your sleep. There is something deeper here, Libra, and I need you to lean in for this part. I am pulling the cards now, and the energy that rises from the spread is so specific, so pointed, that I had to pause and take a breath before I could speak it aloud. The first card that falls is the Knight of Cups, but reversed, slowly turning upright. Do you see what that means? It means that for a long time, the one coming toward you was blocked. They were emotionally unavailable, perhaps healing from their own wreckage, perhaps trapped in a situation that made them believe they had nothing left to offer anyone. They looked at you from across a room, across a conversation, across a screen, and they thought, I am not enough for that one. I am too old. I am too damaged. I am too far along in my story to begin a new chapter with someone so radiant. And so they held back, they watched, they admired you silently. They told themselves it was better this way. But the card is turning upright now, Libra. The blockage is dissolving, and what was frozen is beginning to thaw. The second card is the Two of Cups, and it lands directly in the center of your spread like a heartbeat made visible. This is not a casual connection. This is not a fling dressed up as destiny. The Two of Cups speaks of two souls recognizing each other across time, across circumstance, across every logical reason they should not fit together. And the universe is saying to you, very clearly, this person does not see the years between you. They do not see the number. They see the mirror. They see in you the part of themselves they have been searching for, and they see in themselves the part of you that you forgot existed. Age, in this connection, is not a wall. It is not even a conversation. It simply does not register in the frequency between you. What registers is warmth. What registers is recognition. What registers is the feeling of finally exhaling after holding your breath for years. Now, before I go further, I want to gently remind you of something important, because I love you enough to say it. This reading is a general energy reading. It is a spiritual whisper, cosmic weather forecast, candle held up in a dark room to show you the shape of what might be coming. It is not a contract. It is not a sentence. You are the author of your own life, and your free will is sacred, always. So take what resonates tonight, hold it close like a warm stone in your palm, and release what does not. Filter everything through your own intuition, your own knowing, your own quiet inner voice. The universe speaks, but you are the one who decides what to do with the message. You are never bound by a prediction. You are only ever guided by one. And that distinction matters. That distinction keeps you free, but that is not all the cards are showing me. The third card is the Star, and it appears in the position of outcome. Libra. The Star is the card that appears after the tower has fallen, after the storm, after the grief that made you question everything. The star says the worst is over, you made it through. And now slowly, the water is clearing. The sky is opening. The light is returning, and it is returning specifically to you. This person coming toward you is not a distraction from your healing. They are a part of your healing. They are the universe saying, you have earned softness now. You have earned being chosen. You have earned a love that does not ask you to shrink, and that is what makes this connection so extraordinary. It is not built on desperation. It is not built on loneliness. It is built on two people who survived their own winters and are finally, stepping into spring together. Now, the universe is also showing me your lucky numbers for this 16th of August, and I want you to listen carefully. The numbers that glow in your field today are 7, 14, 23, 38, and 42. 7 is your number of spiritual completion. Libra, it tells you that a cycle of waiting is closing. 14 is the number of divine balance, reminding you that what you gave, you will receive. 23 carries the energy of new communication, message, conversation that changes everything. 38 whispers of abundance arriving through an unexpected channel. And 42 is the number of answered prayers, the number that says, yes, it is coming. Yes, it is real. Yes, it is yours. Write these numbers down, keep them close. If you see them on a clock, on a receipt, on a license plate, know that the universe is winking at you. Know that you are on the right path. Know that the message is still being delivered. And your lucky color, Libra, is rose gold, not the sharp, demanding red of passion, not the cold, distant silver of detachment. Rose gold, warm, soft, luminous, the color of a promise made at sunset, the color of skin after tears have dried, the color of something precious that has been held in careful hands. Wear it if you can. A scarf, a piece of jewelry. Even just hold the image of it in your mind before you sleep tonight. Let it soften your field. Let it signal to the universe that you are open, that you are tender, that you are ready to receive without armor. And here is what I need you to understand about your own worth in this season, because this is where the message gets personal, where it gets close to the bone. You have spent so long making yourself smaller so that others would stay. You have swallowed your needs. You have laughed at jokes that hurt. You have said I am fine when you were crumbling. You have chosen people who chose you halfway because you believed halfway was all you deserved. And I need you to hear this with every cell in your body. You deserve more than halfway. You deserve more than maybe. You deserve more than being someone's option, someone's convenience, someone's Tuesday afternoon when they are bored. You deserve to be someone's only. Someone's first thought in the morning and last prayer at night. Someone's I will fight for you, I will wait for you, I will choose you again and again without hesitation. And the person the cards are showing me, they are that person. They are not offering you a fragment. They are offering you the whole, unguarded, trembling, beautiful truth of themselves. And they are not asking your age before they do it. They are looking into your eyes and saying, it is you. It has always been you. So tonight, Libra, before you close your eyes, I want you to place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. That is not just biology. That is the universe still working in you. That is the divine still writing your story. And the next chapter is not a tragedy. It is not another loss. It is the chapter where the door opens and the person you have been praying for steps through, looks at you with eyes full of certainty, and says the words you have needed to hear for so very long. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too much. You are exactly, perfectly, divinely on time. What happens next is important, Libra, because the universe is not only speaking to your heart tonight, it is speaking to your body. And I need you to hear this part gently, without judgment, without guilt. Your body has been carrying what your mouth refused to say, every swallowed word, every I am fine that was not fine. Every night you lay awake performing conversations that never happened, rehearsing defenses for battles no one was fighting. Your shoulders are tight. Your jaw is clenched even when you are sleeping. Your chest holds a weight that is not medical. That is not physical in the way a doctor would measure. It is the weight of unexpressed grief, of mourning, a version of your life you thought you would have by now, of carrying other people's emotions, because you are the one everyone calls when they need to fall apart. But no one calls when you need to fall apart. And the message for your health on the 16th of August is simple but sacred. You must put the weight down, not all at once, not in one dramatic release, but tonight, this week in small mercies. You must give yourself permission to rest, to cry without explanation, to say no without building a justification, to drink water slowly, to walk outside and feel the sun on your skin and remember that you are a living thing, not a machine built for other people's convenience. The universe is also showing me that your sleep has been disturbed lately. Restless, fragmented. You wake at 3 in the morning with your heart racing and your mind spinning through scenarios, through fears, through the endless what-if loop that has no exit. And I want you to know that this is not permanent. This is the body processing the final wave of the old energy before the new one arrives, like a fever breaking, like the last storm before the sky clears. Within the next 2 weeks, as this love energy begins to settle into your field, your sleep will deepen, your breath will slow. You will wake and realize for the first time in months that you did not dream of running, you did not dream of losing, you dreamed of nothing, and that nothing was the most peaceful thing you have felt in a very long time. Let your body heal, Libra. It has been so brave for so long. It deserves your tenderness now. But that is not all the universe wants to tell you. Let us speak of your work, your career, the place where you spend so many of your waking hours pouring yourself into tasks that sometimes feel meaningless. I see a shift here, Libra, a surprising one. The energy around your professional life is the energy of the Page of Swords, and that card speaks of a message, communication, a conversation that you are not expecting. Someone is going to reach out to you, perhaps an old colleague, perhaps a connection you made years ago and forgot, perhaps a stranger who saw your name, saw your work, saw something you created, and thought, I need this person. And this message will not come wrapped in grandeur, it will come simply. A text, an email, a phone call that starts with I don't know if you remember me, but, and within that small, humble message is a door, a project, a role, an opportunity that aligns with who you are becoming, not who you were 5 years ago. Do not dismiss it because it looks small. Do not dismiss it because it does not match the picture you had in your head. The universe builds in unexpected ways. Say yes before you feel ready. Say yes and let the details sort themselves. And if you have been searching for work, Libra, if you have been sending applications into the void and hearing nothing but silence, if you have been staring at rejection emails and wondering if you have become invisible, I need you to hear me. You are not invisible. The delay is not a verdict. The cards show me that the right opportunity is not just coming. It is being shaped for you right now by forces you cannot see. Someone in a room you have never entered is speaking your name. Someone is looking at a file, portfolio, profile, and saying, this is the one. And it will not require you to beg. It will not require you to contort yourself into something you are not. The work that is meant for you will feel like keys sliding into a lock that was always waiting for that exact shape. Be patient a little longer. Polish your words. Update what needs updating, and then release it. Release the grip, release the desperation. The more you chase, the further it runs. Stand still. Breathe, let it come to you. Now, the universe is also showing me your finances, and I will not lie to you, Libra. There has been pressure, tight pressure. The kind where you check your account and feel that cold drop in your stomach. The kind where you smile at dinner and say, I am good, while silently calculating whether you can afford the week ahead. The kind where money becomes a noise in the background of every thought, every decision, every quiet moment. And the shame of it, the quiet, burning shame of struggling while everyone around you seems to be building, buying, growing, thriving. I see that shame, and I release you from it tonight. You are not failing. You are in a season of financial winter, and winter is not forever. The cards show me the Six of Pentacles turning upright, and that is the card of receiving, of help arriving, of an unexpected channel opening, perhaps a refund, perhaps a debt forgiven, perhaps a small gift, perhaps a payment that was late finally landing. It is not a lottery. It is not a miracle in the way movies show miracles, but it is relief. And relief, when you have been holding your breath for months, feels like the holiest miracle there is. It is coming, Libra. Loosen your fists, open your palms. The gold is finding its way back to you. And now we come to the part your heart has been waiting for. The part that made you click this video. The part that made your breath catch when the title said this person wants you, and only you. If you are in a relationship, Libra, the energy between you and your person is shifting from duty back to desire. There has been a distance, not a cold distance, not a cruel distance, just the slow, quiet erosion of routine, of tiredness, of forgetting to look at each other the way you did at the beginning. And the 16th of August asks you to look again. Really look, see them not as the person who forgot to do the dishes, not as the person who said the wrong thing last Tuesday, but as the person who chose you, who is still choosing you every single morning, even when it is hard. Especially when it is hard, Reignite something small, a touch, a sentence, a I am still here and I still want you, that is all it takes. That is the spark that becomes the fire again. And if you are single, Libra, if you are the one lying in an empty bed talking to the pillow, wondering if the person in this reading is real or just a beautiful ghost the universe is dangling in front of you, they are real. The Knight of Cups is riding toward you, and they are not coming empty-handed. They are coming with intention, with clarity, with the quiet certainty of someone who has done their own healing, who has grieved their own losses, and who is now ready to say, I want you, not your youth, not your image, not what you looked like 5 years ago, you, now, today, with your lines and your laughter and your complicated, gorgeous, irreplaceable soul. Age is not a wall here. Age is not even a whisper. They looked at your number, at your years, at your history, and they said perfect, exactly what I want, exactly who I need, and they are not afraid, they are not hesitant. They are coming with open hands and an open chest. And when they arrive, you will feel it not as an explosion but as an exhale, as a homecoming, as the sound of a lock finally turning. But love is not the only room in the house of your life, Libra. And the universe knows that your heart is not the only part of you that has been carrying a heavy load. Let us speak of your family. Let us speak of the people who share your blood, your history, your childhood home. Because I see a profound exhaustion in your spirit when it comes to the people you are supposed to be able to lean on. You have been the peacemaker for so long that you have forgotten what it feels like to just be. You are the shock absorber for your family's unhealed wounds. When there is tension, you smooth it over. When there is a misunderstanding, you translate. When someone is angry, you make yourself small so they have room to breathe. You have spent your entire life balancing the scales for everyone else, making sure no one else feels uncomfortable, even if it meant setting yourself on fire to keep them warm. And I need you to hear this, Libra. With every ounce of love and firmness the cosmos can muster, you are allowed to put the scales down. You are allowed to step out of the courtroom. The message for your family life on this 16th of August is about the sacred, holy boundary. There is someone in your circle, perhaps a parent, perhaps a sibling, perhaps an elder who has made you feel guilty for outgrowing the box they built for you. They want you to stay the same, because your growth forces them to look at their own stagnation. But the universe is wrapping you in a cloak of protection right now. It is saying, you can love them from a distance where their chaos cannot reach your peace. You do not have to attend every argument you are invited to. You do not have to fix every crisis that was manufactured to pull you back inches step back. Breathe. Let them manage their own storms. Your only job now is to protect the fragile, beautiful new energy that is trying to bloom inside of you. There is something deeper here regarding your own energy, your emotional tone, the very frequency you are broadcasting to the world. For the past few months, your energy has been in survival mode. It has been frantic, quiet, anxious, waiting. You have been vibrating at the frequency of lack, of when will it be my turn, of please just give me a sign. But as we cross the threshold of this 16th of August, the universe is shifting your dial. You are moving from the energy of the seeker to the energy of the magnet. Do you feel that subtle shift in your chest? It is the Empress energy returning to your body. It is the realization that you do not need to chase what is meant for you. What is meant for you will recognize your scent, your light, your frequency, and it will walk right up to your door. Your emotional state is moving from anxious waiting to a deep, grounded, quiet knowing. You are no longer begging the universe. You are preparing the guest room. You are washing the sheets. You are lighting the candle. You are getting ready. And that quiet preparation is the most powerful magnetic force in the cosmos. And if you are a student, Libra, or if you're trying to learn a new skill, build a new business, or simply focus on the practical tasks in front of you, I know how hard it has been. I know the brain fog you have been battling. You have been sitting in front of books, in front of screens, in front of notes, and the words just blur together. You read the same paragraph 4 times and absorb nothing. And you blamed yourself. You called yourself lazy. You called yourself distracted. But you were not lazy, darling. Your mind was not broken. Your spirit was just busy surviving. Your subconscious was working overtime, processing grief, processing disappointment, processing the heavy emotional weight of your environment, leaving no energy left for your conscious mind to focus on algebra, or marketing, or history. But the fog is lifting. The cards show the 8 of Pentacles, the card of mastery, of dedication, of the mind sharpening like a blade. As your heart begins to heal, your mind will follow. The clarity is returning. You will sit down this week and the concepts will click. The focus will snap into place like a puzzle piece finally finding its home. Trust your mind again. It is ready to work for you. But the universe is not just asking you to look inward today, Libra. It is asking you to look at the spaces between you and the rest of the world, specifically regarding the souls who are magnetically drawn to your frequency right now. There is something deeper here when we look at the cosmic alignments, and the stars are highlighting 3 specific energies that are completely captivated by you in this season. These are energies that do not look at the calendar. They do not care about the number of years you have walked this earth. They are looking at the depth of your spirit, and they are entirely undone by it. The first energy the universe is bringing to your doorstep is the grounded, unwavering presence of Capricorn. If there is a Capricorn in your orbit, or one stepping into it, you need to understand how they see you. Capricorn is the architect of the Zodiac. They do not deal in fleeting infatuations or superficial crushes. They deal in legacy. They deal in building things that last. And when a Capricorn looks at you, they do not see an age. They see a partner. They see a foundation. They see someone who has lived, who has learned, who has survived, and who possesses the quiet wisdom that they have been searching for their entire life. They are not intimidated by your history. They are deeply respectful of it. To them, your years are not a barrier. They are the very proof that you are ready for the kind of profound, unshakable commitment they are finally ready to offer. Then, there is the brilliant, unconventional, and fiercely independent energy of Aquarius. If an Aquarius is the one watching you, the one sending you those late-night messages, the one who looks at you like you are a beautiful mystery they want to spend forever solving, listen to me. Aquarius is the rebel of the cosmos. They laugh in the face of societal norms. They do not care what the world thinks is appropriate or expected. The idea that age should dictate who you love is entirely absurd to them. They connect mind to mind, frequency to frequency, soul to soul. They see your brilliance. They see your unique perspective on the world, and they want to sit across from you at a table, stripping away all the labels the world has forced upon you, just to marvel at the raw, unfiltered truth of who you are with them. There is no judgment. There is only a radical, liberating acceptance that allows you to finally breathe. And finally, the cards whisper of the deep, oceanic, timeless soul connection of Pisces. If a Pisces is the one holding your heart, or the one you keep dreaming about when you close your eyes, you must understand that for them, time does not exist. Pisces operates in the realm of the eternal. When they look at you, they are not seeing you as you are today. They are recognizing a soul they have loved in a dozen different lifetimes. The physical vessel, the number of years you have spent in this current body, it is entirely irrelevant to the ancient recognition happening in their spirit. They love you with a tenderness that feels like a warm blanket on a freezing night. They want to heal the parts of you that you thought were broken beyond repair. They are offering you a love that is poetic, deeply emotional, and entirely devoid of the superficial metrics the world uses to measure worth. But whether this person is one of these 3 signs, or whether they are a beautiful surprise the universe has kept hidden until this very moment, the message remains exactly the same. You are seen, you are chosen, you are desired exactly as you are. The waiting is ending, the drought is breaking. The love that is coming toward you is not going to ask you to shrink, to hide, or to apologize for the time you have spent becoming who you are. As we come to the end of this reading, I want you to take one more deep, slow breath. Let it fill your chest. Let it expand your ribs, and as you let it out, I want you to physically release the tension you have been carrying in your shoulders. Let it drop. Let it go. Remember, my beautiful Libra, that this reading is a map, not cage. It is a spiritual weather forecast. Gentle whisper from the cosmos to guide you, but it is not absolute fate. You are the author of your own story. You hold the pen. So take what resonates deeply in your bones today. Keep the words that feel like medicine. Keep the promises that make your heart beat a little faster with hope. And gently, gracefully, let go of anything that does not serve your highest good. Filter everything through your own beautiful, sharp, intuitive mind. You always know what is true for you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy, and your quiet, sacred space with me today. Thank you for trusting me with your heart, your doubts, and your hopes. If this message brought you comfort, if it made you feel a little less alone in the dark, please take a moment to like this video. It helps this message find other Libras who are desperately searching for a sign tonight. Subscribe to the channel so we can continue to walk this path together, and return tomorrow for your next daily reading. The universe has a new message for you every single day. and I will be right here waiting to translate it for you. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Let the energy multiply. May your sleep be deep and untroubled tonight. May your mind be quiet. May your heart be light. May you wake up tomorrow feeling a profound sense of relief, knowing that the heavy lifting is done and the universe is finally taking over. You are protected. You are deeply, fiercely loved. You are stepping into a season of magnificent clarity and unstoppable momentum. The wait is over, Libra. Your time is now. Walk forward in peace, walk forward in power, and know that the best is truly yet to come. Blessings to you today and always.